Kaiju! Kaiju!
Hold on, gotta get into this.
Okay.
Alright, now it starts.
Right.
Kaiju! Kaiju! Kaiju!
Oh,
Wake
what?
up, asshole!
What?
It's time to record.
Silver Quill!
I'm awake. I'm just unable to move. Hi, everybody.
Get your butt up!
I take it.
Oh my god,
Have
you're
some,
gonna kill my camera!
have some pity for it.
Do not say how old you are.
What are we doing?
The Ryusoulger reaction.
I'm almost as old
Oh,
as she is.
yeah. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, my reaction, I'm going back to sleep. Wake me up when you're done recording.
No fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm tired because I just got in from a convention last night and boy, are my arms tired.
Needless to say, I have not enjoyed.
I think
Give me my narwhal back.
I've been attacked by a narwhal.
Alright, fine, let's do this video.
Narwhal, they are narwhals. Hey,
Thank you.
Okay. Ryusoulger, I'm Kaiju no Kami if you don't know, which you probably should know by now since I have like a million videos. But if you don't, I'm Kaiju no Kami. This is
Advent Nebula.
you are,
Garlic came.
you are,
Crystalage Bloodborne.
and
on the floor.
It's Silver Quill.
you floored them with that joke. Ryusoulger, episodes 2 to 6.
See, I have one argument based on your actions. I don't think the show is that bad. I think you're kind of painting it with a very negative brush.
It's, for me, been very below average. I usually can get into a Sentai, even with the ones that have turned to crap the last half. I've been able to enjoy the first 10 episodes. I'm bored out of my mind.
Okay, you, Silver.
Well, I'm not as bored as these two. I am enjoying it for sort of a spectacle. I'm not latching onto the characters as strongly. But I know one way they could fix this show right away. Have they revealed the father, the elder man's name yet? I forget.
No.
Nope.
Okay,
Speller.
I need his name to be Freddy.
Ah.
That way you could have 5 nights at Freddy's.
You know what makes the show better? Having the Green Ranger open up his pocket and this ball of light comes out saying, "Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
You
Listen!
said it, it's gonna
Hey,
happen."
listen!"
I like-
Because you know what? Hearing "Hey, listen" for 25 minutes nonstop would be far more entertaining than a single episode of this show.
See, I can't agree. Like, I understand it's not the most entertaining. I have seen way worse. But I enjoy it for what it's worth. I guess I'm trying not to put too high of an expectation on it.
Well, I have not been this bored on a Sentai since Go On when I tried to watch it. I have still yet to get past the Go On Wings arc on that one.
Tokuger was okay. Watching them in show order, Tokuger was the last show I was this bored in the first 5 episodes.
See, I haven't really felt bored since Ryusoulger, the sleeping Sentai.
Don't think that exists.
Really? How drunk was I then?
I don't know.
See, Ninja was boring.
See, I would have watched
And
that
bats.
because ninjas.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tokuger was boring to me. Kyoranger? Or
Space one.
the
Whatever.
space one.
Q Ranger.
Q Ranger. That was boring.
Well, wait, whoa! You were the one arguing with me on Q Ranger.
And once it got to Gilgamesh, it got...
Kyoranger.
Q Ranger with the space.
Balls.
Where the space
I'm saying you were arguing with me when that show was airing.
I was.
Oh.
And then I reflect on it. If we're going to take and compare apples to oranges, or apples to apples essentially.
Or limes to lemons.
Exactly. We're going to compare
Or
random
oranges to
fruits
blood
together.
oranges.
And I'm going to kill him. But nevertheless, it's not... This is not that bad.
Not that bad.
Okay.
That's like saying a hit in the head with a hammer is not as bad as a hit in the balls with a hammer.
Oh!
Well, see, because I don't have balls, I can't exactly compare the two.
and this is starting to sound like when I was trying to defend Q Ranger at a time though too.
Ballin'. Actually, there's a heavy emphasis on balls in episode 6. Honestly, Tencho, he's like, oh, I'm going to defeat you with these nice big balls. If they were blue, it would have been perfect.
Oh god.
Okay, so let's see. Episode 2.
Yes.
I do like how agile the mech is. I like it's like the toy's like, okay, we have a new suit actor now, so we've got to break the dude in by starting him off light.
Oh, so he doesn't quit his job within the year.
Right, though.
So I do like the suit battle, the mech battles, to an extent. When they get it all CGI heavy as they did in this last episode, not so much. A lot of it just feels like the Rangers are saying, we have to find this. What does the script say? The script says we go to this hospital to find a dad who's by his sick son on the bedside. Okay, well, we just entered the hospital. Hey, so that boy is the one that is having the monster. There was no discovery on it. It was just between scenes they found where they needed to go. And it happened again in the last episode. It was like, I need to find this monster. Oh, it's right there. Because the script tells me it's right there.
And then their sidekick, Umi, for me, since episode 2 has just made me want to go, get rid of this character. She is annoying as hell.
It's gonna be a ranger because the world hates us.
Actually, both Ui and now the goo enemy.
The fun guy?
Yeah, the fun guy.
Creon.
They're both heavily involved in social media, which is emphasizing something that's been growing in my awareness as I watch modern TV. Modern TV, you kids. How to describe this? Back in Gargoyles, there was that scene where Griff and Goliath see a punk walking by playing a Game Boy. And
Yes.
And it's such a culture shock that Griff nearly faints into oncoming traffic. That is the feeling I get now when characters are just checking YouTube or letting social media dictate their actions rather than just serve as a cutaway. It's now become such a regular part of our lives that kids default to it in their entertainment. Much as in the 90s there were things that were just there by default or expectation.
Walking console, normal console, bigger console, Neo Geo.
Wow, you're older than I thought. So seeing them worry so much about social media and the possibility that now there's going to be a Minosaur YouTube channel, I'm just like, yep, I feel old as hell.
Oh, hey.
Which is almost as old as Corellica.
Speaking of old, one of the voice actors we interviewed over the
I don't have
weekend,
gray hair.
Chuck Huber, he actually...
Yeah.
It was Chuck, right?
Yeah, it was Chuck.
Chuck says, his daughter says to him, why would I want a Facebook account? That's for old people.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah,
he's
and if you
also
watch our Chuck Huber interview, you will hear that comment.
But he's also the cruel human being that actually made the comment, joking to his children, hey, don't let me put the dog with you in the bed. You may not come out as two individuals.
Oh, that's a Full Metal one, right?
Yeah.
No, he said what he does is when he goes to punish his kids, he's like, I'm going to put the bed in your dog when you go to sleep.
Bed in your dog.
The dog in your bed when you go to sleep and hope you come out as two people.
Or I'd rather they just did the fusion dance.
So anyway, villains have been non-existent essentially at this
We've
point.
got 2 villains and very little development.
We don't even know what their actual goal
See,
is.
now I think you're both bitching just a bitch.
Once a castle, and the castle just died as a castle. The castle crumbled. It was a bad castle.
I like junk food.
You might say.
I like junk food shows at times. This one's not gripping me.
Wait, so you're saying the castle made a rook mistake?
Yes, it made Rook. There's going to be something.
High five for something smart.
Something smart.
Yeah, chess is smart.
Okay, okay, here's a real criticism, I think. A real criticism. Yeah, everything they just said was fake.
Exactly.
No. Okay, you have the theme.
Hey!
The theme of this Sentai is chivalry. They're saying, watch us show, we'll show you our chivalry. And there
Not
was
all.
a brief moment of that as Ko was driven by anger for his master's killer. But here's the tough thing. When you're showing someone be chivalrous, people like to assume that's boring. Captain America, they think he's boring. On his
I
own.
don't.
On his own. A lot of people do. A lot of people think Superman is boring. Optimus Prime was boring because they were so nice. A virtuous character can only shine in a situation where everyone else is really struggling, and they look to that person to show the way. None of the people they've helped have really learned anything from the Rangers.
Except for the father, I would say.
The father, I think he learned more from the fact he felt like he was going to die.
Well, which father? The worthless father that abandoned his wife and daughter to go become the best fencer of the entire country?
Yes.
So you abandon them, and then his wife and daughter are like, oh, we suffer from Stockholm Syndrome. He did it for us. We want to take him back, but we understand him.
See, here's the thing. These the first 6 episodes have been about the Rangers getting their mechs. That is the central focus. Now, in the aforementioned fencing episode, one of them could have dueled the guy to show him the kind of passion of when you fight for someone rather than the passion of going in for your own ambitions. You're maybe beating a little sense into his head through the language of swordplay. Sounds very Freudian.
Yep.
That didn't happen because the guy spent the whole episode being basically passed out. These characters need to show their best to the world, and we're not getting that because right now the focus has been on the mechs. It really is just the mechs.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, although I get a laugh out of this. It was episode 3? No. Was it 3 where Tiramigo shrunk down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not 3. It was 4. Because 3 was when Green and Black were first introduced, because they were going to kill Ui, and then she was going to commit suicide. 4 was when they started looking for their mecha.
But either way, I love the fact that they just shrunk it down right away. Meanwhile, Ryusoulger, they had an entire 2-parter devoted just to shrink down their lead mech.
Never mind. Actually, I know which one you're talking about. You're right. It was episode 3. I was thinking it was when they were looking for Green and Black's mechs. It's when they found Blue and Pink.
Yeah.
I will say that the mechs, at least Tiramigo, have a lot more personality than previous Sentai.
They do, and I actually like, for me, the biggest thing about a good, entertaining Sentai show, not necessarily good, bad, or otherwise, is the energy that you get from the characters, that you get from all of it intermingled. And I feel so much energy. It may not be the energy that you think is a good show. I'm not going to defend it. But I actually feel engaged to continue watching, good, bad, or otherwise. I feel like there's a lot of effort. There's a lot of trying. The mech, like you said, they have, so much personality. And then I actually have to admit, I like the Rangers as well.
I will give you that. The Rangers cast does seem like they're having fun and enjoying
They
the show.
do. They actually show that they're trying, that they're putting effort. It may not be perfect, but you can tell that for what it's worth, it's not like they're just sitting on the sidelines as we've seen in other shows, just doing it to collect their paycheck and being done with it.
Though I will say the actors that are the one-off for the episodes haven't shown a lot of energy, though.
No, but...
Well, it's hard when you're a one-off character.
They're all Fire Emblem characters. They're gonna get permadeath at some point.
And to be fair, I actually like Creon.
So wait a minute. Going by this script, I'm asleep for half the scenes I'm in? Sha!
But yeah, they're eventually one of them's gonna get permadeath or not get to the top of
Is
rank.
it-
It's modern Sentai, David. No.
There is no such thing as permadeath anymore.
Is it weird that I kind of wish Creon was a little bit more energetic like Lucario?
Which one's
Okay,
Creon?
I could say that.
And it's funny that Lucario and Kyrian have the same voice actress.
No, they don't.
Well,
no, they're
they did.
different.
They're different.
I mean, Lucario was more energetic and happy.
And rambunctious.
Which one was Lucario?
That's from Kyuroger.
The one that was always going, Lucky! Unlucky! Oh wait, sorry, I'm describing Lucky as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need this show needs a Chaldina kind of counterpart to kind of
No,
offset
don't.
that.
Well, basically, I feel like Creon is
We didn't either.
threatening and very open. Threatening and very open in his aggression towards everyone. But at the same time, I almost feel like a little bit more joviality or childishness might make might increase the contrast of those violent moments.
I would say for a criticism that I could have for the show, like I said, it's by no means perfect. The one thing I do not like is that it doesn't feel like the 5 Rangers, or at least the 3 initial core Rangers, because Green and Black, Toa and Bomba, they've been out in the world a little bit longer. I kind of feel like they don't have that fish out of the water experience.
Until they saw their master.
Exactly. That, I will say, I'm a little bit more disappointed on, because even John in Geki Ranger really played off that fish out of
Well,
water.
I also don't like Pink and Blue have done nothing development-wise. Like the last 3 episodes have been solely focused, or 4 episodes have been solely focused on Green and Black.
Which I actually appreciate.
But we don't even know Pink or Blue yet.
Well, who knows?
It's Q Ranger all over again.
Not necessarily. We are still early in the show.
How many Rangers are we
And
supposed
very
to
rarely because here's the problem for me. Very rarely do the Green and Black Rangers ever get that much development compared to the other core 3. Usually in most Sentais that I remember, the core 3 Rangers, the red, blue, and yellow, usually have the most development, if not just the red. It's nice kind of having the outer guard, in a way, have a little bit more development.
We really need to get you to watch Kingdom Man Go-Go 5.
I watched Go-Go 5. Go-Go 5.
We watched it raw.
But Go-Go 5, all 5 Rangers, even without knowing the damn language, had a lot of development. I understand that. I don't want to watch Ginga Man because all I can think of now is Charlie Brown. So that's not happening.
Actually, Ginga Man would be more... We should watch Ginga Man because it's a better version of Ryusoulger.
Wait, what is Go-Go 5 and how is she not
Go-Go
watching
5
it?
is a firefighter.
Go-Go 5 was what became
Sentai.
Lightspeed Rescue and Power Rangers.
Now,
And she didn't watch it raw. Can you actually watch a video raw? Does it actually have a raw sense?
it's like every time someone says raw, I just think of Sentai as sushi.
That's what you think of?
I was going to say, every time I think of
Okay,
raw, it's not
did-
clean.
I did find it funny when Creon was talking about the origins of the name of Wonton.
Oh,
yeah, that was funny to start the the 6th episode.
I do, okay, you made the comment when we were watching the episode that he was talking to the audience. And I actually, occasionally I like that from a character. If you do have a character that kind of plays that breaking the fourth wall, I just wished he went further into it.
It's
Well,
like-
the
it's
problem
just
is it comes out of left field because he hasn't broken the fourth wall at all in the last 6 episodes. So to suddenly have him break the fourth wall out of nowhere,
Well,
it just
they
feels-
kind of set it up with him doing his whole YouTube type thing that could potentially...
But they weren't holding cameras when he was there.
That
Yeah.
we know of. That'd be funny if the whole thing was told from one of the grunts.
Well, that's all I'm thinking of, is that it was one of the grunts because all the grunts had the equipment before, that he has an entourage.
I did like Tank Joe, you don't get to laugh.
Yeah, and then Tank Joe lasting 6
Tank Joe might as well
episodes
just be
was
called
a
Crumbling
disappointment.
Such
No, I
a
actually
waste
like
of
that.
such a waste of Joji Nakata.
But I do like the fact that one of the villains that you assume would be forever, that they would beat like a dead horse.
Oi.
She does have a valid point.
As a brony, I find your word choice
Hey,
offensive.
The first
You're
episode.
not you are a hippogriff.
But I'm a horse's patoot.
Yes, he's a hippogriff, which is a hypocrite.
Hippo is Greek,
Hey,
Latin for horse.
nevertheless.
Did you know a hippopotamus is called a water horse?
It makes sense.
I guess I did.
Because elegant beast of death that can puncture a hole through you.
Okay,
Exactly.
we're going way off course.
Yeah,
Have you seen
dinosaurs,
their-
not hippos.
Aw.
But
Unless you want to talk about the corny monster of the week from episode 2.
No.
Which one was the corny one?
The unicorn.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Corny.
But
It was a horny one.
he was a narwhal.
Narwhals, narwhals, flying in the ocean.
Anyway, okay. I will say, as much as I like Tiramigo, I like his transformation. I like his form, his transformed form. I don't like the combined form. Whoop. You okay?
Yeah.
His water.
I don't like the combined form because it's the same problem I had with Go Buster. When Ace, really liked Ace. It was this great combo. It was this great mech that was, well, even going even further back. It's like Ryusoulger.
Yes.
This really special Red Ranger mech that takes this really cool form. But when Ryusoulger combined with the team, it formed this samurai look.
And it was basically like he put on suits of armor.
He put on suits of armor, but it was an entirely new look. Fast forward to Go Buster, when Ace combined with the other mechs, it looked like Ace wearing armor. It wasn't a new look, it was just added parts. This one, the Five Knight mech, is more minimalist. It's very light on the parts that are attached. And so I don't get this. What I love about Sentai and the combiner mechs is you take all these disparate parts and then they look like something new when they come together.
Well, yeah, also gotta keep in mind this mech kind of looks like a Lego set.
I still appreciate the 4 pieces on the cod. I just would very much like to know if they're ever going to put the T-Rex head down there.
Probably not.
So I do have.
Hip thrust attack. Let's do the time warp again.
That's all I was thinking. Thank you.
And it's the pelvic thrust.
But okay, taking away from Max, let's reference the full-on henshin scene, because you have 2 different henshin versions. Because you have the one where you have like the mini things doing almost like a tribal dance.
Yeah.
Around each character before they transform, and then you have the more traditional, just quicker transformation scene. So I do like the diversity in the henshins themselves, because that's the one thing that Ryusoulger did that I really enjoyed, the samba dance. You had that whole samba dance that kind of was like, it put this glitz and glam in something that you've seen dozens upon dozens of times. You needed something new. And that's what I like about like when you have the little like dinosaur mech people
The little,
thingy.
yeah, those are cute though too in a
The
way.
samba dance had energy in it though.
Oh my god, this has energy. And I also like after they transform, almost like that whole feudal design, you have their mech in the background, you have a flag, and then it's almost like this dark dystopian.
Fire Emblem flags.
So
Yes.
a combination of the feudal era and the medieval era.
Mm-hmm.
Though I do kind of like when they dance. It's like, we represent the Lollipop Guild.
But yeah, the swords are really
Okay,
nice. The sword gimmick
I mentioned
is
this
really
when we were watching the episodes, but I really wanted to see Green say, you know, I really like the way these Rangers think of not killing these people. I kind of wish we thought of that before we killed all those people, before we met them.
You do wonder.
Yeah.
And for Bamba, every time I hear his name, all I think of is La Bamba. The song.
I think
Yeah, here, and then for me with Toa, I've been playing 2 separate video games that have a character named Toa, and it's a girl in both occasions.
See, I just think of Bambi, and I get sad.
the most evil person.
Great, now I'm thinking of Animaniacs with Slappy's nephew.
Oh, and then when they go into the fight and watch Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she actually gets bringing to that, and it's like, no, this is actually his mom. It's like, yeah, let me play the scene.
Oh my god,
So-
you're going way off course.
Alright.
I have a knack for that.
Slappy Squirrel, one of the
It's
best
just-
characters ever.
I don't really know what to talk about.
The designs are nice, but it's so
I don't
basic.
care. I don't like the arm. Oh my god, the farting armor in episode 2.
That was
Farting.
Well, I thought
Oh, yeah.
you were more concerned about the nose.
That was still.
Oh, that farting armor was horrible. Why do they have to throw in freaking fart jokes all the time?
Because it's a gas, baby.
Hey, the skunk was funny in Lupin Ranger.
Because farting is an easy joke.
For kids.
Yes. Oh, please, are you telling me you never did the hand in your armpit to make fart noises?
We all were kids at one point, so we all have done that.
Again, I can come back to Animaniacs joke. Fart. The So it is true that smell. It was a part of Ryusoulger, Kamen Rider Wizard.
As I was just talking about your favorite Lupin Ranger episode.
Oh god.
It's an easy tactic, and it works with kids.
Also, yeah, appeal to children basis. It is basic. All kids enjoy it when you're like 8 to 12.
And
it's
Silver,
cheesy,
you are a giant kid.
Because I hate
Hey.
to break it to you, my love. My dearest, dearest husband.
I know. Still,
I have a very simple truth that I must impart on you about this Sentai show. You want to know what it is? It's made for children.
That's no excuse.
No.
I no. You do not get the argument. That is like the death of your argument every time someone says it's made for kids. No, because that means that it should be poorly written because kids are stupid. Kids are not stupid. Kids should not have stuff written poorly down on them to say, "Hey, you kids are stupid, so we're gonna make this show stupid." No,
that's how.
I am not saying
I know.
that.
I'm just saying that is the word. I hate when because people do bring that argument. Their whole go-to is, "You don't like it? Well, it's for kids. You shouldn't be complaining about that." No. Why should? So you're saying it's okay for kids to have to put up with that shit?
What
No.
I'm saying, honey, can I at least clarify?
No, I want to finish my soapbox. You always get soapbox. I'm on a soapbox right now. But no, just because it's for
You
kids
little
does not
fucking soapbox.
give you the excuse to make it garbage content. All you're doing is insulting your audience.
Oh,
This
okay,
is how we
please,
get
go
Michael
ahead,
back.
go
I
ahead.
think that's the most
No,
awake
no,
I've been
no.
this entire video.
Please go, Silver.
I'd just like to congratulate you two. This is the most brony you've sounded in a long time. I have this argument like every other week with the brony community. It's made for kids. That's no excuse, but the writing's bad. But it's fun. But it's bad. But it's fun.
Well, remember, Kelly, this is how we get
Okay.
Transformers.
Yes.
If that's the-
All I meant.
Wait, yes, you're right. I had too high of an expectation with them having a brand new writer who's just written drama TV that has never written for Toku, expecting that the drama writer was going to be a competent writer instead of some lazy ass hack who got lucky with garbage content.
Okay,
Wait, you
okay.
did a drama series
Let me
or
just say this. When I say that's made for children, I am not saying it's written dumb because children are dumb. I am saying that categorically our mindsets, like the social media element, the bright and shiny element, the in-your-face element, the fart jokes, those are something that in certain age groups, they're going to resonate more than others. If you also, before you interrupt me, you sack of, yes, I love you, but you're really mean,
That's the whole point when you play off.
is that, the drama aspect. Being a drama writer, let me just put this out here. You do not like traditional drama shows. You like different types of dramatic shows. Have you ever watched a tried and true Japanese J-drama? Like an actual dramatic show in Japan?
Tokugatsu.
Okay, that is not
Yeah.
a great example.
It's a great show, though.
No, I love the show. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying
Buy on Blu-ray.
those shows are very mature, very hard and in your face.
Like
But I
a Honey
understand-
and Clover is going to be a really great example of that. About
Exactly.
College life growing into your own.
But you can't do that when you're trying to appeal to children. Don't.
Sugimura did it when he took over Sentai in the 90s.
And think of how the world was different in the 90s
Oh,
and
don't
how
say it. It hurts.
culturally the world was different in the 80s
say
and
that
90s compared to
But
2000s and 2010s.
it shouldn't matter.
Yes,
My
it
point
should.
is, Die Ranger didn't need fart jokes. Kaku Ranger didn't need fart jokes.
Wait,
Hell,
wait.
Car Ranger didn't need fart jokes.
Wait.
But Car Ranger could have been better with fart jokes.
Wait, okay, I would point out that Die Ranger featured two guys getting drunk off their asses and giggling like idiots, Car Ranger featured trying to lick a woman's ass.
Yeah, that was implied, right? I did
Oh,
it.
No, it was
That
very,
was
very, very
explicit.
clear.
Oh.
I will say, Sentai is not so squeaky clean.
I'm not saying that, but when you rely on the fart jokes all the time,
It's okay.
Don't go full Adam Sandler, is what he's saying.
One episode a series, let's say. Then you're asking. Okay, honey, I love you. Once again, I love and adore you. I've been together with you for nearly 19
okay, yes,
years.
we don't care.
However,
18.
well, it's been over 18 now. Anyways, no Sentai is ever going to be like Die Ranger. No
Why
Sentai
not?
is ever going to be like Kaku Ranger.
Why not?
Because the world has changed.
Why should it matter? Why can't it be like it? Why can't it just be well written?
Well, let's also remember one thing. How far into Kamen Rider Gaim did we get before things got really
Still
serious?
pissed I missed a couple
About
episodes.
15 episodes.
Well, it was less than that.
Exactly. But no,
But
it took a while.
more than 6.
Yes, it took a while, and that's what I'm trying to say, is give it a fair shot.
Well, that's what we said about Q Ranger. Then we watched the whole show. I was like, that was a waste. We said that about Lupin Ranger. We watched the whole show.
But you also,
The first 8 were really good, though.
you have to always give it a fair shot. I'm not saying
I'm trying to give it a fair shot.
No, you're not.
Yes, I
You expected from episode flippin' 1, because I can only swear so
Hey, I
many
liked
times.
the first episode.
I understand, but you had an expectation from episode 1. Same thing with Advent, that it was gonna somehow miraculously change everything in this world. When it came to Sentai, it was gonna be perfection personified.
Didn't say perfection.
But you have this high expectation, and you compare every current series, which you're justified to do so, to the series of the past.
You have to if you've seen it.
So you're more than welcome to do so, but with the rest of us sitting in reality, we're going to give it a fair shot based on what we're watching at this moment.
I
in time.
would give it a fair. Okay, I'm very lenient on Sentai. All I want to be in the long run is not bored.
Honestly, I think you're harder on Sentai because you love it so much.
That's where I'm coming from. That you're actually harder on Sentai than you are on Kamen Rider.
And
On Kamen
what-
Rider,
what-
you actually
yeah.
have a great deal more leniency.
And I will go with that too. X8, which I continue watching and highly enjoy, he gave up after one episode.
Well, we both gave up because
You need to finish that because you have a
But-
horror, dude.
And that's the thing, is we give up quicker on Kamen Rider than we do Sentai. On Sentai, you persevere just so you have something to be so angry about with your nostalgia goggles. Here's a blue. Rather than having red, here's a blue nostalgia goggles. So you don't have your rose-colored fucking glasses.
Rose tinted.
Bleep me.
Rose tinted.
No. Okay.
Sorry, I've been dealing with this for so long, and I'm not like a huge fan of Sentai comparatively.
Unless
I love
it's not the show
Sentai.
to do.
Well, exactly. If they're really, really hot guys, then I'm all in. That's why I love Kamen Rider. But
Tell me you're not drooling over Bomba.
oh please, that whole dark asshole. Please, it's like life's blood for slutty girls.
You do know that
Well,
he's
you
like
just demonetized
way
this YouTube
younger
video.
than you, right?
Hey, I can dream, can I?
Well, that went places I didn't expect.
Hey, he's of age.
That really went places
That's
I
no
didn't expect.
excuse.
Hey, I have standards. If they're at least 23 and above, I'm good.
FBI, open up.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah. On that note, I think this is the best place to end the review.
What?
Right now,
I like eye candy.
if you had your choice, would you continue watching?
I'd give it maybe one more episode.
Silver?
He's
Chrysalis.
I'll give it
ignoring me.
3 and then 6.
I'll continue watching. I don't care if I'm doing it by my lonesome. Just find a way to get me the episodes.
I will watch with you. I'm still having some fun with it.
Yay! So I'll go over to your house and we'll just watch together.
That means I'm stuck
We'll cuddle on the
watching
couch.
it. Joy.
I'll just cuddle with Silver Quill.
If I had my choice, we would stop right here. But no, we'll see. We'll give it a few more weeks.
Again, 3 for me.
I'll hang out with Silver Quill. I love Silver Quill.
Oh, yes, I'm
He
just,
at least doesn't argue with me. He just torments me.
it's true!
Whatever. Until next time, Bye.